Bar Grill is where we be. Sit up in the mouth, yeah, I ain't lying. We going and we going live, man. Turn it up, you. But if it ever real talk, it's the fact. Lay back, hell of this, I can't argue with that, yeah.
I like that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alfonso.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is Can't Argue With That.
Can't argue with that.
We're going to break you off with another segment, and we're going to start it off without further ado. We need to move this quickly now. We need to move it quickly. So we need to start off with the recent game in mind, in memory.
Okay.
Giants versus Lions.
Oh, yeah. How about them Giants?
Huh?
How about them Giants?
Huh?
No?
No.
You not follow me?
How about Eli? All right. Anyway, I have just one question about it. They're 0-2 right now, okay?
Right.
They're 0-2. And we have... What do we have? Okay, so we're 0-2 right now. And then they have coming up next. Let's see what they have coming up next. What do they have? They have the Giants versus Eagles.
Ooh. Division
rivals. So... actually, Eagles been doing just as poor in their rushing offense as well. And so my question is do you think they're going to turn around?
Well, the Giants turn their season around.
ASAP. I'm talking about like next week. Next week now.
I'm about to say that the Giants are not about to turn their season around, you know? So, all week leading up to this game, right? Mm-hmm. What do we hear? Odell's coming back.
Yeah.
Things are going to turn around. Let me ask you. What difference was there between your Cowboys game and this game right here with the Lions?
A better team. What else did you want me to say?
I you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to. So.
Oh, I got something to tell. I got something to the audience.
Okay.
I know we just said we weren't going to talk about fantasy because that's selfish. But
man.
my dog, wasted his first round draft pick.
Number one overall pick.
Number one. For 4 receptions for 36 yards the whole season.
So he's giving me a whopping 3.6 points.
3.6?
In 2 weeks.
Oh, man.
It's terrible. But that's neither here nor there. So enough about me. But back to this game.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of takeaways that I had.
Mm-hmm.
Number one. Man, that offense is horrible. Just terrible. They can't run. Can't pass. Oh, wait. And this left tackle that they got, Eric Flowers, I believe through the first 2 weeks of the season, he's given up 6 sacks.
Oh, yeah.
6 sacks.
And I've seen him. I've been watching him. Because due to the commentators, they direct your
right.
You know what I mean? So I was watching him throughout most of the game, and I was like, man, he was getting beast mode every time. He was getting pancaked. He was getting pancaked.
Every play, man. It's just struggle bus. So, not only that, so we got Eli struggling. Mm-hmm. Odell not healthy. Eric Flowers,
all the running backs, Paul Perkins, Perkins
name a restaurant. I don't even know. He going to Perkins like I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Top of that,
they better get a boy from Wendy's and get him the
ball. Right, but let's check this out too.
Mm-hmm.
The big off-season ad for the Giants was Brandon Marshall, right?
Exactly.
Did you see him running wide open down the sideline and drop the pass?
Oh man,
just like he bobbled the ball.
But the thing about it is man, he just had his confidence is shot at this point. And I know he's getting paid $1 million to have confidence, but his confidence is shot.
He doesn't look like the same guy.
And they should have went back to him directly after he dropped that ball. I'm just saying, you got to go back to him, and you gotta go back to him. You just have to go back to him. Just simple as that. You know what I mean? You got to build his confidence.
I see that, but so in 2 games for Brandon Marshall,
except Ted Games Jr., you don't go back to him twice after the drop.
He has 2 catches the first 2 games of the season. I'm gonna go on record and say that's not what they brought him there for.
No, most definitely not. They brought him to be the big man beside Odell.
Actually, I think he already has more drops than catches at this point. I think he's up to 3 drops and 2 catches if I'm not.
Well, that's dramatic. But I want to go ahead and I want to not transition, because I want to stay right on the Giants, head on the Giants, and I want to go ahead and ask you what you think about the rest of my NFC East. So they're going ahead and playing the Eagles next week. Another team that struggles with the run. and concentrates on the pass. I don't know if they're concentrating on the pass or they're struggling with the run.
Wait. But you're missing a key element, though.
Mm-hmm.
They might struggle with the run, but they don't struggle scoring points, though.
Yeah.
The Giants struggle scoring points.
Yeah.
They have a whopping 13 points and 1 touchdown
Exactly.
the first 2 games of the season. So, and also their defense is pretty good, too.
Yeah.
So, I'm about to say that Giants are going to lose.
Okay, so they rushed for 62 yards against the Lions. So, how many yards are they going to get against the Eagles? How many rushing yards? Yes, sir.
Well, they're going to be down by at least 13 real quick. So they're going to have to stop running the ball.
Understood.
So basically, they'll stop running the ball, start throwing the ball. Let's play a quick game. Over under 17 points for the Giants.
Under.
I'm going under.
Yeah.
You know that it's been 9 straight games going back to last season that the Giants haven't scored at least 20 points.
And do you know 9 straight games, or out of 9 straight games, I think the Eagles beat them 7 times. Yeah.
Probably so.
So
that's them. So
that's dramatic.
So good. But I'm sorry. Let's not talk so negative, Nancy, about the Giants. There's good news. The defense is pretty good. Their defense is pretty good. Unfortunately, they're on the field for 40 minutes a game.
The whole game.
40 minutes a game, they're on the field.
And guess what? No defense is good for the whole game. No defense. If you put the Ravens out there,
right,
the old school Ravens, the Ray Lewis Ravens,
exactly,
they're gonna get tired. You know what I mean? No one has enough defensive linemen and enough people to rotate in and out to keep everyone fresh.
Exactly.
So that's without a doubt.
Exactly. So that's that. So next, we're gonna move on to the other key game that's near and dear to your heart.
Yes, sir.
Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. Let's what happened, man? Just give me your fan opinion.
All right. So first and foremost,
just tell me what happened.
The altitude. I'm just playing. But we have lost the last 4 games against them. You know what I mean? In my heart. But we win home. So, and that's weird for Cowboys because Cowboys usually drop home and go on the road and are road warriors. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I'm very disappointed, but I'm more disappointed in the coaching.
Okay.
Because, first of all, they had 2 more corners they could have dressed, but they dressed 2 extra wide receivers that didn't even play. So that goes to show you that that's pointless. And as well, if you look at a specific point in the game, when they scored the first touchdown, there's Bryant. All right, you see how I said that. All right, so when they scored the first touchdown, Dez Bryant, he ran a fade, and then he broke outside. Fade stop, basically. Ran outside, and he caught the ball, right? On the right side.
Right.
So what that means is that his left hand is the dominant hand. I know this because I play receiver, and I can't line up on the right side. My drops come on the right side. Simple as that. I don't tell people that, but that's what it was. It doesn't matter now, but yeah. So he comes around every time and catches the ball with his left hand dominant, right? So how about this?
That's when he does catch the ball, of course.
All right. Touche, my friend.
He does catch the ball.
So how about this?
Maybe he drops the ball because he's right-handed and he needs to stop trying to catch the ball with his left hand. Maybe he's catching with the wrong hand.
Maybe.
Sorry.
But listen now.
Just had to get it out there.
So they ran a fade stop in the end zone and he scored. Yay, go Cowboys, go Jason Garrett, go everyone, right?
Right.
So how about in the clutch, when Dez Bryant, when Dak Prescott threw that pick, guess what?
What happened?
They ran the same exact route on one of the best corners in the league to the same side, and Dez broke out the same way. He gave the inside to live. You know what I mean? He gave the inside to live. So with that being said, that's just coaching issues. You know what I mean?
Right.
2 of these things were most definitely coaching issues. And to be honest with you, yeah, I know we had a good season last year, but I never was high on Jason Garrett, just to be real with you. But I'm not going to bash anybody at this point because we're going to do nothing but get better. As I said, we have DeMartre Moore, defensive end. He's going to be right. He's going to be right. I guarantee you. And we have new signs from the Bengals.
Okay.
And he's getting in the rotation immediately.
Who's that?
I can't pronounce his name. Benny Wickery.
Ben Wickery. You didn't tell me that's his son.
He's the Panther. Yeah, he played for Panthers.
Now.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Let me tell you who you're getting off on.
Who am I getting? I know the story.
I know him very well.
Yeah.
He was the Carolina Panthers starting cornerback week 3 of last season.
I gotta take your poison.
Julio
Jones had 300 yards. And then he released him. I know.
He got cut the week after. When have you ever seen a corner go from starter to cut the next week? Ever.
Never. Maybe.
But good news. But Cowboys fans, Savior's coming up. Ben Wickery. Okay. Anyways, please continue.
But of course we have.
Please continue.
Hopefully Nolan Carroll will be back. He just had a concussion.
Just concussion, not a
Yeah, it's easy. And then we have Jordan Lewis. He should be coming back.
Okay.
And then we have Marcus White, and he's going to play. And then of course Orlando Scandrick. I'm not sure about him because to be honest with you,
he's pretty much always hurt.
And to be honest with you, Anthony Brown, our safety, and Orlando Scandrick, they have the 2 funniest injuries in football. Because I think personally, because I got them. You know what I mean? So one thing is a groin injury.
Yeah.
Groin injury is sickness, I don't know what. Because you keep thinking it's healed, but it's not.
Right.
And that's the same exact thing with the hamstring injury.
Right.
When you think it's good, you be like, hey, coach, let me come in. Coach, come on. You be like.
And then you get out there, you're not healthy, and then you just get hurt again, or you hurt something else.
And then guess what?
Right.
You rehab for a week, you're out for a week, you're humble. So you're like, hey, I can't play this week. And you're good. Guess what happens? You stretch out, you run your first route, your other hamstring goes. Okay. That's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Everyone knows, man. But that's what it is. But anyway, I really don't know. But I say that we're going to straighten out next week. We got a few. And guess what?
Who are y'all playing this week?
We're playing the Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals.
So that's y'all locked up. David Johnson, the best running back in the league, is out. Best running back in the league is out. So
exactly.
I guess y'all might have a shot, right?
Exactly. But guess what?
Y'all might have a shot.
Guess what? We had trials.
Oh, sorry. So sort of to stick with the theme here. Mm-hmm. Over under, we had the Giants 17 points. Over under, Dez Bryant catches. What's that at 4? You know he's going against Patrick Peterson. Mm-hmm. One of the top cornerbacks in the league.
Yeah.
Over under 4 catches.
I'm gonna say even right there.
Even?
Yeah.
4?
And I'm about to bust open, man. Okay. I'm about to bust open right now because Dez Bryant. I know I talked about Dez Bryant last week, but I'm tired of him, man. I'm tired of him.
So to focus the game plan this week, let's not throw out Patrick Peterson. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's make sure that Patrick Peterson falls around Dez Bryant like he's the number 1 receiver.
Right.
And then let's throw to Cole Beasley and Bryce Butler and all these guys and Terrence Williams if he's healthy, everything like that. But anyway, this is what I have to say. In the past, I'm thinking about it, and I was thinking about Ryan asked me. He was like, Alfonso, why you so? What's your beef with Dez? He asked me this a while ago before the beef was obvious. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, my emotions are tied to him. My emotions are tied to him too much. And you were like, what you mean, bro? What are you talking about? And I was like, man, okay. So back in 2012, he goes ahead. You know what I'm about to say, right? All right, in 2012, he goes ahead and drops the key 2-point conversion against the Ravens. Okay. We lose. Okay. And you know the Ravens, come on, we want that game. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. In 2013, after review, of course, after review is emotional because review takes like 30 minutes in the NFL nowadays. Right. But after review, they got the little tablet, so it doesn't take that long, right? The tablet speed it up.
Maybe 20 or 25 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But after review, they realized that his hand, he could have broke his fall with his butt like a normal guy does. But he breaks his fall with his hand. Guess where he puts his hand at?
I don't know.
Out of bounds. Oh, you know. Out of bounds.
I don't know, but I know Dez, and I just feel like he probably dropped the ball. And
last year, we only had 2 real losses. Because Eagles, I'm not counting that. Forget you, I'm not counting that. So how about we had 2 real losses against the Giants? Mm-hmm. One of those games, Dez Bryant single-handedly lost. You remember that? Tell me.
Jack Rabbit.
Yes.
Handcuffs.
Yes.
Only catch of the game.
And then he catches it, and then what happens?
He fumbled his only catch of the game.
He fumbled his only catch in the game, man. Come on, man. And then, let's fast forward, because I'm about now.
Let's fast forward to last week. Tell the people what he did on 4th and 3 when they threw him that fade against the Broncos' 3rd corner. Didn't even put Chris Harris or Keith Talib on him.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. You go ahead and tell me.
Drop the ball, looks up, Where's the flag? Where's the flag?
Yeah.
I mean, they put the third quarter on you. You can't beat the third quarter, Des.
And then they gave
Bomb.
Dak his first. He gave Dak both of his interceptions. Both of his interceptions are single-handedly
Bomb.
attributed to Dez Bryant.
Bomb.
Because of the first thing, because he gave it the inside. Receivers know what I'm talking about. He gave it the inside.
Right.
Y'all saw that. And then the second thing, or the first thing, was him deliberately dropping that ball and then it ricocheting to who was it? I can't remember who got that.
Chris Harris.
Chris Harris, yeah. So it ricochets to Chris Harris and yeah. So I don't know. I just want Dez off the field. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's what it is, man. It's what it is.
That is
What you got going on over there, man?
Pretty much.
What's got your attention over there, man?
We got Mr. Dave Gaines.
Oh, the Steelers fan.
Interactive.
4-5 days of the Eagle Room. You think I'm a Steelers fan?
Yeah, he basically says that Dez
Eagles
is trash.
Oh.
Bum.
Pounded. Yeah, that's
Bum.
my dog. I like that Steelers fan.
Bum.
I don't like your daddy as a Steelers fan, but I like you. I like you, man.
Bum.
I like you.
Yeah, so from there.
He
So,
always be looking for a flag, for real. Hey, for real. That's the epitome of.
Yeah.
He's like this. He's got the best. He's like LeBron.
don't you compare him to LeBron. Stop that. We about to cut the feed. We about to cut the feed. You went too far now.
Hey, man.
He's not like LeBron. He ain't nothing like LeBron.
But I do have to close out with the fact that we interviewed or worked out 10 people today. I don't know how many.
For what?
They're supposedly. Oh! I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. You guys remember Jamil Showers?
No one cares about Jamil.
Jamil Showers was re-signed directly after that loss.
No
Free
one
safety.
cares about
Boom.
Jamil Showers.
Laying, hits, busting, heads, coming back. Quarterback. He was a quarterback competing with Dak Prescott again. I had to put that in there. He told me not to, but
I told him not to compete.
Forget him. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to a win next week. We're gonna win the game 28-14, and I'm just being nice to the Cardinals in this instance. But my confidence is high, and as well, last time I had the Broncos as a loss, so y'all can't hit me. Y'all can't get at me. Y'all can't get at me. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So I just want to let them know because they're harsh. And Billy, shout out to Billy Baker. Forget you. I graffitied his wall with every single meme I could find on the Giants. Like every single.
So we agree that a little bit less from Dez would be better for the Cowboys.
Exactly. Less from Dez. And we need to stick with the run game regardless. Like we can't. Of course, we can't get down early in the game. But honestly, like last year, we continually ran the ball, and sometimes Zeke got stuff for like a couple yards. You know what I mean? But we kept running the ball, and eventually Zeke was popping off 5 yards a carry.